we are going to get through this as a team. And at the same time, we are absolutely going to hold Norfolk Southern accountable. And I can promise you that.
That's the director of the EPA, who, along with Senators Sherrod Brown and J.D. Vance, went to East Palestine today to hear from the community on the impact of the Norfolk Southern train derailment, which happened 2 weeks ago tomorrow. And good evening. Thanks for joining us.
The purpose of today's press conference was to answer questions about the air quality and the water quality in East Palestine.
Neil Fisher has the latest.
Tonight, federal and state officials are ensuring East Palestine residents that they are safe.
We're getting the contaminated soil and water off the ground and away from you.
The United States EPA closely monitoring Norfolk Southern, the railroad company responsible for the derailment nearly 2 weeks ago.
EPA has also issued a letter to Norfolk Southern outlining actions at the site and how the agency will hold the railroad accountable for cleanup and cost.
The U.S. EPA says nearly 500 homes have been tested for air quality, but have not found a single detection of vinyl chloride or hydrogen chloride.
The municipal water wells are safe to drink.
Ohio's director of the Department of Health on the ground in Columbiana County, focused on safety for residents.
And a lot of work has gone into assuring that extensive testing confirms that, yes, if you're here in this community, you're breathing clean air, you can feel good about the water source that you're drinking from. It looked excellent.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine requested federal support from President Joe Biden earlier today. Meanwhile, senators from both sides of the aisle were here in East Palestine today, hearing concerns from residents and making sure Norfolk Southern is being held accountable for their actions. Reporting live in East Palestine, Neil Fisher, 3 News.
Okay, Neil, thank you so much.
While politicians were around town today, so were everyday citizens who have been living in this crisis. Emma Henderson joins us with what they had to say today. Hi, Emma.
Hi, Laura. There just happens to be an overwhelming amount of questions, especially about people's safety and also whether or not they can trust exactly what these politicians are saying. I spoke to multiple people today who are still worried about the 2 biggest things we've been hearing since the beginning: air safety and water safety. One woman we spoke to who lives right by the derailment site says she just went back to her house for the first time and got the air tested. She said she got ill from the smell, but the air tests came back clean, which gives her pause.
They're telling us it's safe. The levels are all coming back perfect. Everything's just great. Why the are we getting sick? Why do we have this overwhelming chemical smell in our homes? You know, it's not a good enough answer. And I don't feel like we're giving the transparency, especially, I have so many more questions for Norfolk too.
There are so many more questions we heard from people who are worried about their safety today, and we're going to do the best to answer the ones that we are capable of right now. Laura?
All right, Emma Henderson reporting for us live in East Palestine tonight. Emma, thanks.